just so good. It's so good. The Militaw. And you know, okay, I posted this on my Instagram channel and somebody says, did you wipe out the DLC coating? What happened? No, I turned it at a funny angle to the sun because it was reflecting me taking a picture of it in the blade. That's how shiny this DLC blade is. And I had a guy say, oh, you need to do a demo to test the DLC coating. It'd be tempting, except I don't even want to take a chance of messing up this knife. It's just too damn party. But it's weird because this is exactly what Kizer said, which is feel free to test the durability of the DLC coating. So everybody, it's like the Lord is saying, DLC coating, give it a shot. See if you can mess it up. And you know what? Yeah, I mean, if they're saying that, then they must be bringing on the, on whatever, on the oomph, because somebody's going to be. And I responded to this guy going, I want somebody else to do it online, and that way I won't even take a chance because I just like it the way it is. I mean, that is like a black mirror here on this. Where's my little, okay. But I was just saying, like a black mirror. And it is a party. And then it's got the purple haze carbon fiber. Interesting, isn't this? Hold on, let me grab this because I want to see something. Oh, so we got number 8s all over. See the inlay here? It's interesting, and this was pointed out to me by a friend. It's interesting that they did this inlay like all the way to the top here and then brought it down and across and then back up. You know, I wouldn't want to do that. You know why? See, I would want to make this DLC, this part, titanium, whatever, go all the way across, and then this would just be right in the middle. Because just think of the failure rate you might have on this fat carbon fiber, trying to machine that and leave that little nub. You know what I'm saying? You could have a failure rate where you're just losing a lot of your fat carbon because, whoops, a little piece chipped off or broke off being machined or whatever. So I don't know. I think you're tempting the gods doing it, but they did it. And here she is, for what, I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about. Because I had heard, carbon fiber sometimes can have a pretty high failure rate if you're doing little inserts and stuff and doing a lot of machining on it and whatever. So it's just a thought. But Jonathan Stiles, this is S45VN. So not only is it just damn good looking. Oh, and another thing, I should start this all over again and make the first thing I say, the drop is crazy. It's crazy. Did I say it's crazy? It's insane. It's not crazy. It's insane. It's insane. It's scary, droppy, shutty, crazy, insane. Okay. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, the Militaw is just a beautiful design. No doubt. No doubt. Okay. And I've done one on the Militaw, right? This is my second review on a Militaw. But here's the deal. The first one was maybe not justice to the design because I'm just not that big on the worn, weathered look, micarta stuff. And that's what the inserts were on the previous. And you know what? I don't have it anymore. And you know what? I got this one. And you know what? I think I'm probably going to hold on to this one for a good long time. This is just Jonathan Stiles. It's not Labrador. It's not Labrador, Canada. What is it? It is, I can't remember now. But it's up there on the northeast, right? My God. And so Oh, it's Newfoundland, I believe. He's a knife maker. Okay, so he makes knives, but he's been doing a lot of collaborative with Kizer and some with Concept, okay, and also fixed blades. But this one, I think he hit it. I mean, I really think he hit it, okay? What does this one say? Militaw 155. So I don't know if that's a numbered edition. I didn't know that if it is, okay, but these went on pre-sale, and I'm going. One of my buddies go, have you ever seen Kizer do pre-sales? I mean, I've seen like Blade HQ and Knife Center or whatever do pre-sales, but on knives that are coming out in the future. But um, the actual manufacturer do it for their site. Weird, weird. No, I haven't. And you know what? This sold out, or at least I was told by a viewer, it sold out. So I think it was $175, $175 on the pre-sale. I can't remember what the MSRP is supposed to be, like two and a quarter or something like that. But S45VN, this little mirrored DLC, and then it's black all the way across. I mean, this is just deep black. I don't. The lights are doing funny things with it because it's so glossy, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just a nice combination of everything's black and then you got the purple haze fat carbon in there. I think they picked a really good combo there. That's very attractive. And you know what? I have said this over and over. I'm not a big fan of coated blades or black blades especially. But I've always also said there are exceptions, and this is one of them. Come here. I've got one little thing there, and probably every time I touch it, it might be doing this. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Are we going? Okay. So also, by the way, since I've been flicking it the whole time, no, it's a front flipper. It's a front flipper, and it's a front flipper that we need to make decisions on how cavalier we are with dropping this, because if you hang back too far, well, let's just show you. You hang back too far, that's not going to be a pretty hit right there. So you want to get way up on here, and then part of that nub kind of hits you in the thumb when it comes down, but it's already over the detent ball. Okay, so you can do this. You know what I'm saying? But don't let it swing too far, because you don't have a big old choil in there protecting you, do you? You got that little nub, that's it. But then again, that'll make a lot of those anti-choil people happy, because it is a compromise. It's a little bit of a cutaway, so it's good for sharpening, stropping, and yet it's not a huge waste of cutting space. Oh, by the way, now that we're talking about cutting space, let's grab some more throwaway paper. Okay. S45. Yes, indeed. I'm good with that. It's nice. In fact, I just shipped a Kizer mini sheepdog off today, and it was in M or 4V, right? Or is it M4? I can't remember. It was 4V, I think. And so they're doing some things in, 20 CV, obviously S45, 154 CM, 4V. I think I've seen CPM 3V. Yeah. Some others. I mean, they've been doing some LMAX, I think. Was it? So, or maybe I'm just imagining, but yeah, they haven't been shy about using different steels. So here's your lockup. 15 to 20. All over time, that will migrate and get heavier and heavier, or you can modify it yourself, which I'm okay. That's good. That's good enough. But that's nice, man. It's centered right up, no problem there. Open design. There's your standoffs. I don't see a specific area for a lanyard. There's the pocket clip, and it's not reversible. There's this front, and that's not obtainable. This one is your entryway, so that is going to have to work for our disassembly. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I think a lot of people are really going to love this knife. It's not 3.5 inch. It's 3.5 inch here at 90 millimeters. Nah, 3.35, something like that, at about what, 87, 86, 87 millimeters, 8 inches overall length, 20.2 centimeters. Okay, there she is. So standard size knife, yet I'd say full size. I mean, I'd say you have to call this a full size knife. You don't have to, but I do. Grams 113, not that heavy, right? And ounces, if we ever get around there. Okay, there we go. 4 ounces. Finally got there. Okay, now, what do we got for thicky thin? Thick or thin? And it's a 0.51. Actually, you know, this feels a lot thinner than that. This feels like 0.47, really. But, I mean, you know, you may laugh and go, would you know the difference? Okay, well, push harder. We'll get there. No, I'd say 0.50 then. 12.8. So 12.8, not like 11.9 or whatever. Okay, now. And 2.7, 2.8 at 0.11. Okay. Thin and slicey. Thin and slicey, good looking. Oh, baby, she wants to go over. You get cavalier with this, she'll wake you up, I'll guarantee you. Wow, because that just drops. That's just ridiculous. And you know what? It's just, yeah. But you know, these rounded corners are nice. It's nice. Just a nice kind of simple, simplistic, but attractive design. And the ergos are great. Ergos are great. Reverse grip, great ergos. Easy to disengage. You got a height differential that's very substantial here. Kick it away. No problem. No problem. Now, there's your detent. Okay, well, it ain't gonna do that. Okay, whoa. You know what? That's ridiculous. This is freaky because it's really strange because it feels like the detent is very light. I mean, when you flick it, it's just like, it is so effortless, okay? To do that and that. And yet, without touching that, no. I mean, but in practicality, as far as really trying to just gravity flip it open, no. Wow, that's really kind of surprising, isn't it? Because it feels like, and that's why I tried it, it feels so light when you flick it. It's like, it can't be. It can't be that easy, and yet the detent holds so good. A lot of magic going into these things. I mean, Kizer, they've got it. They're kicking it. They really are kicking it. Okay, Militaw, Jonathan Style. Keep saying styles, don't I? Okay, style. 3.36 inch blade. Okay, well, I agree with you that. And then, of course, bang, bang, bang. And then we got paperwork little folder thing with a microfiber cloth in here. And then let's see what we got besides the funny papers of this kind of stuff. And we've got extra screws. It looks like some for the maybe inlay and others body screws. Okay, and so we got that. And then, of course, their Velcro pouch with that. So this all together with this, and then comes in and so incredibly structural box, that's for sure. Very well protected, that kind of thing as well. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I like the Militaw. I think it's great design, good looking knife. Yes, we do. And I'll give you the link to Kizer knives. Also the link to White Mountain where I got a 10% discount code, which is LTK. So check it out when this actually hits, which right now it hasn't been released. It was on pre-sale, etc. But when it does, then check for it on White Mountain if you want to get a discount code to LTK. Check with it on Kizer as well because they're for sale there as well and wherever else. And just remember, we love them knives. You guys stay sharp.